Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Hannah. This is a channel about cross stitch, and I don't have that much today. I don't think I have any haul. I could be wrong, but I didn't bring it up here with me, so if I do, and I remember about it later, then that'll be next week's problem. But this week we only have WIPs. WIPs, and that's it. So yeah, it's going to be probably a short video. Thank you everybody who loved on Waffles last video. She's doing great. She has been with us now a week and a half. It's wild. She is doing great. She has her fly mask. She has her fly boots. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen I have not stopped posting. Like every couple days I have a new picture to post, but luckily we have everything we need for the summer for her now. My horse has always had stuff for summer because I've had her for 13 years, so there's that. But it's always a new adventure, so here we are. So let's get on to the WIPs. I don't really have any life stuff, I just kind of said my life stuff, but things are crazy as usual, but it has been slowing down a little bit. This weekend we have a field trip. One of my stitching groups, we are having a kind of field trip to a couple of stitchy stores in PA, so that'll be really fun. I don't know how many of us are going, but I'm driving, so I have probably 3 or 4 other people in the car with me. 4 if we're squeezing, 3 if we're not squeezing, which means I've got to clean my car because it's messy, and it's not going to be perfect, but it'll be. And then I have a service on Friday, so it'll be all serviced and ready to go for Saturday. Anyway, let's get on to the WIPs, yeah? So, like I said, don't have that much to show today. I do have more projects than I had last week. So for all of you, Alicia, who told me to stop with all the projects, I have more. More than 2. So I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today, which is not bad. But so the first project that I'm going to show is the one that I'm currently working on. So this will come back out next week for my video. I have not put that much in. I think I've put in like 300 something stitches in the last 2 days. I don't have as much time here recently just because I am having to go up to take care of the barn animals in the evenings. When it was just my horse, I could take care of her in the morning, and then that was it for the day. But because in the morning I don't have enough time to do both of them, I do my horse in the morning, and then I do my donkey in the afternoon after work. So you know, it is what it is. It's only 10 minutes away, but it still takes time, so I don't have as much time to stitch, which is fine. It's just, you know, you won't see as much progress as you have been used to seeing in the last, year and a half that I've been here. So it is what it is. But anyway, the first thing that I want to show that I am currently working on is my what is it called? Birds, Butterflies, and Blooms World Map. This is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Aimee Stewart. I can't remember if this is the regular size max color or just the regular size regular color. I don't remember. So there's that. I'm not sure if I'll have it down. I mean, I'll have the name of the pattern down below, but I don't know if I have all those details. I can't remember. But anyway, so you saw what it will look like, and here is where it currently is. As per usual, since I'm still working on it, it is in the hoop, and it won't come out of the hoop. All you're missing is the little corner up here, so not much. You're not missing much. It's just like a pink and purple corner. All the meat is like where you can see. So, as we can see, we're seeing more of that bird. That yellow flower is basically done now. I don't know what's coming next to it. I have no idea what these look like. I mean, I know basically what they look like, but I don't know, like, what I'm working on when I'm working on them. Except for that bird. I know that's a bird, because, like, it's pretty obvious. Those are wings. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. I feel like a little, like, peekaboo. Peekaboo! Behind that hoop. But, yeah. Super fun. Really, really liking this one. There is a hashtag on Instagram. It is hashtag Where in the World Sal. Kaylee and Kaylee is hosting, and a bunch of people are doing. I have not posted on Instagram in like 25 years, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay, the next thing in the bag, not necessarily in any kind of order, they're just in the bag. The next thing in the bag, here's the comparison photo for you. Comparison photo. And I forgot to bring my bag up for this piece. I have it in a beautiful, lovely, beautiful bag that Kaylee actually made me. I just didn't bring it up here because it's in the hoop, and it was on my stand, and I literally just took it off the stand and brought it upstairs, so I didn't even put it back in its bag. But it's in a beautiful bag that I will probably have it in next week that you will see. Okay, so in this lovely, beautiful bag, and I have all of the stores of the stuff down below. So Kaylee's store is down below. This is Black Cat X Stitchery. She's also linked down below. Yeah, this bag makes me like live. I live for this bag. I love it. If I could have bought like more than just this one, I probably would have. Like multiple of just the same bag. I love it. I love it. My little chibi Pennywise. He's just adorable. Anyway, living in this bag is a project that I don't have a cover photo for because it is a mystery Sal. So, here is where we are now. So last time I showed you, I had these 4 done. I had just finished the Changeling. And then this past Friday, the zombie came out. Don't you love him? Oh my gosh. I love him so much. Sorry, John. If you're watching this, I know there's blood. But I've heard that you can deal with my like blood splatter fabric, so this shouldn't freak you out, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I lived. When I saw the zombie, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't need to change him at all. I have seen some really cool changes for him. I like the changes for these 3. They've been okay. Nothing has like really blown me away for what I've seen on the changes of these 3, but like there's a change for this one. So cool. It's like a fae change, like it looks more like a fae than like a little devil. I obviously love the little devil, but the fae is really awesome. And then I've seen some really cool changes for this guy too, where he's wearing like jeans and like a bright colored t-shirt, and there's like a chem class spillage down here, which is like so cool. But yeah, so I'm not changing any of them because, first of all, I'm not that creative. Second of all, I usually like them the way they are, and I really didn't change the last Sal, and so I figured I don't really need to change this one. So, yeah, super fun. I got him done pretty quickly, too, on Friday. Helps when I work from home on Fridays, so I have a little bit more time, like I can stitch before work and during lunch and after work. Like, easier because I can go do the horse and the donkey, and I'm like home. It's only 10 minutes away. So anyway, here is the comparison photo. But yeah, soups love. Okay. Next is a project that I hadn't planned on pulling out, but I did have stitching group this past weekend. So I spun my wheel for what I wanted to take to stitching group because I don't want to take like a full-size HAED and all of the stuff. So I have like a specific wheel that's all the stuff that I'd be willing to take with me. And this came up. So this is, I'll show it on the screen, Castles in the Air. This is by Long Dog Samplers. And yeah, that's that. All of the fabric information and stuff is down below. Oh, I forgot to mention the fabric for the last one, but it's down below if you care. The fabric for the Supernatural Sal is Oh John by Grace Knits Fabrics. I think it's a 40 count. And here is where we are on Castles in the Air. So I didn't get a whole ton done. You'll see in the comparison photo. I didn't get a whole ton done on this. I got like this done right here, this bit. It was mostly, I mean, it was like basically not done at all, any of this. So I did all of that. It's looking so pretty. I got a lot of compliments on the fabric during stitching group. It is a Fabrics by Stephanie fabric. It's called Autumn Splendor. Yeah, Autumn Splendor. I think it's a 32 count. Yeah, 32 count linen. I should have known. It's basically what I stitch on, unless it's a full coverage. I do 28 count. But yeah, it's 1/2 because I'm using a silk from Silks For You. I might have that listed down below, the color, but it's just a kind of grungy off-white, kind of looks dirty, but it's kind of supposed to, I mean, it's supposed to. It was funny because I said that at my stitching group. I was like, yeah, I mean, it looks kind of dirty, and they all kind of started cracking up, and I was like, I mean, it does. It looks kind of dirty, but it's supposed to. It's supposed to look kind of dirty, because I didn't want it to be pure white. I wanted it to be like an off-white, white to brown, kind of looks like you kind of threw it in a little bit of dirt and then picked it up and dusted it off, you know? I mean, my other long dog that I'm going to be starting Pandemic next year, I want that one to look like toxic waste. So here we are. Apparently I have a theme that I like to go with for my long dogs. I mean, my Mott's d'Amour is just black thread and pink fabric, so that doesn't really fit the theme, but it works for the pattern. But anyway, I love this. It really looks good on camera, doesn't it? I mean, it really does look good, doesn't it? I really need to pull this out more often. It's a really fun stitch. But I have so many projects. But yeah, the fabric is really, really pretty. Coming up pretty true to color, actually. It's really kind of that color. So sometimes my camera doesn't mess with me. And here's the comparison photo. So like I said, it only got a little bit of love because it was just stitching group time, and I talk a lot during stitching group. So it will come back out if I spin my wheel and it comes up. I will be pulling that back out, and it will come up at some point. I just don't know when. The next piece is from my Quilts for All Seasons by Paula Vaughan. I showed this last time. I put in a little bit more since the last time. And I'm doing January, so this is what it will look like at the end of whenever I finish it. I was going to say at the end of the day, but it will definitely not look like that at the end of the day. I would be the fastest stitcher in the world if I could finish that in a day from where I am right now. Fastest stitcher ever. Okay, so here, sorry about the hanging threads. I know some of you just can't handle it, but this is the way I work, okay? Oh my gosh, okay. So here is where we are now. So I got more of that barn done. Barn is coming in. I believe I finished off this row here. I'm going kind of like the Royal Rose method, I guess, without realizing it was Royal Rose. I started doing this before Royal Rose was a thing that I'm aware of. So I'm doing Royal Rose without realizing I'm doing Royal Rose. So I'm going across 10 by 10 square and parking that color in the 10 by 10 square below it. So even if a color is used like in this 10 by 10 square and this 10 by 10 square, it'll be in both spaces, or both columns. English. And then once I come across here, I go back the other direction. So I'm kind of snaking my way down. But yeah, it's looking really good, honestly. Like that window, that curtain, It's looking really good. This is a mystery fabric, not sure. I know I got it from somebody on, I think, Instagram a long time ago, like a couple years ago. And she sent me a whole bunch of fabric because she just posted a bunch. And I said, I'll take all of them. And some of them I'll never use, but she gave me some, like, this is a big piece of fabric. This is a lot of fabric. This is folded in half and then folded up like 2 or 3 times. 3 times, I think. 2 times. It's a lot. It's a lot of fabric. I'm hoping to be able to fit a lot of these onto this fabric. I'm almost tempted to put all of them if I can get all of them. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get all of them on here. I'm tempted to like somehow turn this into a kind of quilt type thing. I might ask my mother-in-law if she can help me if I put them all together. Since it's quilts, it would be like really cool to have it be quilts inside of a quilt. I don't know, but we'll see. So anyway, my big worry is that I'm not going to be able to find this fabric again to do all of them, because I would like to do all of them on the same fabric. So it might just be a matter of me taking this to Dreama and being like, Dreama, can you match this fabric? Can you find something that like is basically this fabric? I also don't know if it's 28 count or 32 count. I think it's 28 count because it looks like a 28 count, like the size of the X's. But I have no idea. It could be 32 count. I probably have it down in the description box because I probably measured it. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. And then here is the comparison photo. Okay. And then I think I have one more project. So you'll be proud of me. In this bag, also by Black Cat X Stitchery. This was before she started putting her little tags. I'll show you the difference. So this is an older one. It's not old, but it's an older one. And then she now puts these little tags here that say Black Cat X Stitchery on them. This one does not have that tag on the front. It does have, they both have her Black Cat charm on them. So yes, also a super cute bag from her. So anyway, in this bag, is anybody surprised what's in this bag? I pull it out like almost every week, except for last week, is my Jackrabbit. This one is taking me 25 million years. Like, this one is taking me so long to do. The other ones, I checked today, the other ones took me 5 weeks each. This one so far, I've been working on for 8 weeks. I don't know. I do know. I mean, I know it's taking me longer because I don't have as much time, but I don't know why this one just feels like it's so much bigger. It's so much bigger than the other ones. But I love it. It's just, it feels so much bigger. So anyway, here is where we are now. So I think last time I showed this, I had like finished just this one leaf here and like done a couple of these stems, or a little bit of these stems. Well, I finished this flower, this leaf, and I started going up and working on this flower. That flower is almost done. I just have 2 colors to do within that flower. I've got the white and the green to put inside that flower. And then I think there's one more flower up here, and I think that's it for that space. And then I'll add these, oh, and I got these little like dot thingies. You know, I had talked to, like when I was working on the swans, and I finished, when I was working on the swans at StitchCon, I was so excited. I was talking to her, and I wasn't not looking at the patterns, right? I was like, I'm so excited to get these winter ones done because then we won't have to worry about these little like snow speckles. They won't exist because it's not snowing. No, they just decided to add little pollen speckles instead. So I still have the little speckles, and these ones are almost worse because I was complaining about those because it was like 4 stitches or 5 stitches, and then like you had to cut your thread and do it again, right? These ones are worse because there's 4 I'll show you. I'm like yelling, sorry. There's 4 stitches of one color, and then the middle dot is a different color. So you're having to do 4 stitches of one color, cut your thread, put on the other thread, do that one stitch, tie it off, cut your thread, and do it all over again multiple times. I was like, maybe I just won't do them, but I'm gonna do them. I already started. So I have put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and almost 10 because I have this one started, but I don't have the little white speckle in the middle. It's just taking forever. But I am done him. He's done. So now I just have to do the flowers over here and then the house. So yeah. Oh no, I have 2 flowers to do. Oh my gosh. No, wait. No, I don't. No, I don't. I just have the one. I just have the one up here to do. And then I've got the flowers on the other side. The flowers honestly don't take that long. Those are pretty quick. So I feel like I can get this side done fairly quickly. It's the little speckly pollen bits that's frustrating. And I think they just continue, and they probably are through all of them. Look, I have the pattern. I have them. Why don't I just look at them? Okay, it doesn't exist for the summer. Oh. Oh, things are dropping. It doesn't exist for the summer, the eagle. The bald eagle doesn't have any in his. The ferret does, and it looks like it's 2 colors. It's yellow and green. The raccoon does. It's also 2 colors. I think it's probably pink and white. The bear does not. Those are ones I have so far, so I'm still waiting for the next one. So I'm on 7. Oh, I have 7. Yeah, I have 7. Right? I've done 3. 6, yeah. Yep. So I only have to get through 2 more of these speckly bits. And then winter, the last winter one will probably have snow, which now that I've done the springtime ones with their pollen, I don't know why I closed this. Sorry, y'all. Now I've done the springtime ones with their pollen and having 2 colors within a 5-stitch area. I don't mind the snow so much because it's at least 1 color, and I can do all 5 stitches and then move on to the next space. Y'all, I feel like I'm complaining a lot about it, but like it's kind of really obnoxious. It's kind of. Especially after I had complained about the snow being really obnoxious. Now I'm like, I feel sorry for myself complaining about that snow. It was not that bad. Anyway. So really quick while I'm putting this away, here's the comparison photo, but also, I have made the executive decision to change one of my projects that I showed in my Kit Up Parade for next year. I am no longer going to be starting 100 Owls by, what is it called? The Russian company. Owl Forest. I'm no longer going to be doing that next year because I'd really like to do that pattern with their flosses, and we can't get them right now. Or at least we can't get them for a decent price. So I have exchanged that spot in my WIP Go board for next year. I've exchanged that spot for my New Year, New Start that I'm starting with Heather, which is The Winter Queen by Bridget Ashwood. So that has been exchanged, and I'm going to hold off on 100 Owls until I can get the flosses. So just one small little update. Not that like anybody really cares, but you know, just in case somebody was writing down all the projects that I'm going to be doing next year, that one is no longer in my list. I still have it. I'll still do it at some point, but I'd like to use their flosses. So hopefully, you know, within my lifetime. So, anyway, that's that. 25 minutes and we're done. Short video, I told you. Like I said, don't have any haul or anything. I did get a new decal for my car. It is a sticker. I don't really like the window cling stickers, but I couldn't find a magnet, and it was really cute, so I was just like, it's small, it's fine. It's one of them. Like, all of my other stuff, all the other stuff on my car are magnets. I think I have three other magnets, and my license plate cover is special ordered as well. But I like to advertise my animals on my car, so I have a pit bull magnet, a rescue dog magnet. I have a horse mom magnet. My license plate cover says I love my thoroughbred, and I got a new decal that says adopt a rescue donkey. So I will now have all of my animals covered on my car. So yeah, it's just a little white decal that says adopt a rescue donkey, and it has a little donkey with its butt facing us, which is super, super cute. It's just a little white decal. So anyway, I think that's it. That's everything. So I am going to go. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to go eat, I think. My husband's on his way home, and I'll edit this video and put it up. So talk to you guys next week. I may or may not have haul. I'm going to try really hard not to buy a whole bunch of stuff on this little shopping spree that we're going on, just because I don't need anything. And so unless I see something super, either it's out of print or I super need it, I probably won't be buying much. Especially with all of the spending that we've been doing here recently. We've been buying a lot of stuff for the house and the donkey and the horse, and it's just been a lot. So I'm going to try to calm it down a little bit. So I will talk to you guys next week. I hope you have a great one, and stitch all the things all the time. Okay, bye.